Sarah, and this here is my counterpart, Rick, and we are our simple homestead. We are just a small hobby farm in Central Florida, and we've created this channel to showcase our life. We love our farm, we love our animals, and we hope that it shows in all our videos. And we are by no means experts. These are definitely not going to be a fully educational video. They're meant a little bit more for entertainment, right?
Yep.
And you can learn along with us. We learn as we go. In today's episode, we are going to talk about Rick's favorite animals.
The goats.
The goats. And I think it's safe to say we have a love-hate relationship with the goats. So we're going to show you a little bit about what we love about them, as well as a little bit of the challenges. And I think that's what you'll find with us. We'll always be transparent about the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And the ugly.
And the ugly of farm life.
But don't be intimidated. Don't be scared.
It's the best thing ever for us, I'd say.
And for the guys, if you don't know anything about farming and you're just getting into it, just to let you know, I used to wear a suit and tie to work, and I don't anymore. And everything I've learned, I've YouTubed. And I've asked questions, and I've asked farmers, and I've asked ranchers, and I've asked questions. I've reached out. I don't know anything. I don't know everything, but I'm certainly learning just by asking. Don't be intimidated. It's easy. You'll get it.
And if you like our videos, please help us out and like and subscribe to our channel. The more that we get people subscribing, the more YouTube will push our videos out to more people, and the bigger our farm can get. We've got some pretty big dreams for this farm, lots of animals we want to have and different things we want to be able to do for people, but we definitely need a little help along the way. So any support, any likes you can give, we'd be most appreciative.
Yep.
So with that,
We'll say goodnight.
We'll say goodnight and enjoy the goats.
Bye, guys.
Obviously, incredibly cute, right? Who have we got here? We've got this Lily and Dixie. They were our first two goats. We got them and fed them as bottle babies, which was such a sweet experience. When they're little, they are so cute. Everybody sees the videos and just oohs and ahs over baby goats. This here's our little Gus. He's still our little guy. Got him at a couple days old and bottle fed him. Out of all of them, I'd say the boy is definitely the sweetest. Girls definitely have an attitude, that's for sure. Well, goat yoga is definitely a thing. As they've gotten bigger, I guess it's good for me. They have outgrown their desire to jump on my back. But when they're little, they love jumping on your back. It's nothing they even need to be taught. It's just instincts. But I guess it's a good thing they don't want to jump on me today because their hooves are getting a little sharp. Incredibly, I'd say affectionate creatures. For sure, very inquisitive. Difference between males and females. So, you know, sometimes the boys can be quite aggressive. In our case, we got Gus at baby stage. So he thinks of us as mom and dad, and he's about 1,000,000 times gentler than these girls. They can get quite crazy. You can see this one, and especially here. They are very adaptable though. So goats, pretty interesting. They are not, I'm just speaking because we have cows. Cows are pregnant almost a year. Goats, it's about 5 to 6 months. Generally, they have multiples. Now, these girls are about 6, 7 months old. We're going to wait a couple more months, and then they'll be ready to get pregnant. And Gus is going to be the dad. Pretty fun, though. They have multiples. Not always on their first time, but they can have, 4 or 5 in a litter, which imagine how cute that is with those little guys. So fun things to come here on the farm. We're definitely going to let these guys have some babies and see what comes of it. Now, goats are not a very expensive animal per se. Males are definitely going to be less expensive than the females, since the females can reproduce. Obviously, registered animals are always going to be more, but, look to pay somewhere a couple $100 for the females. The male's going to be a little bit less. Cost involved of feeding them, it really isn't that much. They definitely do graze all day. By all day, I mean all day. And the feed, we go through a bag. It'll last us, you know, several weeks to a month. Mineral block is pretty inexpensive as well. So if you're considering all sorts of farm animals, goats are going to definitely be least expensive or on the lower side. And they bring so much enjoyment, right? I mean, who else is going to chew on your hat for you but a goat? I don't know anyone else. Yeah, they are. They are great. They've been a great sense of enjoyment for us, as well as a great nuisance as well. Just the other night, they want to get into everything, and they don't have any sort of awareness of what they shouldn't get into, kind of like terrible toddlers. So even the other night, I was out here painting, and they came up and found my paint and started trying to eat the paint. I mean, just no awareness whatsoever. Definitely on the cuter end of animals. As for what kind these are, because I know you're going to ask. So we specifically got Nigerian dwarf goats. That's what these are. Reason we got them, there's all sorts of breeds of goats. We chose this one definitely because obviously they're very cute, but we don't have tons and tons of room, and they're little. So we wanted, you know, something littler than the big, you know, dairy goats or Nubian goats that you sometimes see. So this is about as big as they're going to get. Their horns are going to get a little bit bigger. And, you know, Gus's horns are still pretty little because he's still a baby. But I think they're the perfect size. I don't think we'll ever have more than 3. Maybe here and there we might keep a baby, who knows, but 3 is the perfect number for us. We'd never want a full herd, just because we have so many other animals to take care of as well. But if you're looking for some enjoyment and definitely something cute, goats are something to consider. Just imagine listening to that every time they get bored or lonely. As far as what goats could need, as you can see and hear, they are very noisy. So I would definitely suggest doing what we did not do. And whatever area you have your goats in, put it away from your house unless you want to listen to them talk at you most of the day. They are very vocal animals when they are bored or annoyed or hungry or anything really. They definitely they like to eat grass, so obviously something to eat on, but don't make that their entire diet. We do feed them some grain. They do need stuff to play with other than just each other. So jumping around on a playground, you know, anything really. They just like to jump. They do need minerals, so they do have a mineral block that they eat on, but the general care of goats, I'll be honest, is pretty darn straightforward. They do need shots. We worm them every month, and I'll show you here in just a little bit. You do have to cut their hooves. But they are very fun animals, and just watching them interact with each other is so much fun. So if you can overlook the chaos that comes with having goats, and the fact that they can be quite annoying at times, they really are a great addition to any homestead. In terms of getting along with other animals, they're great. They love playing with the dogs. We have the dogs out here a lot. They all get along great. Actually, the goats get really fussy if the dogs aren't out here playing with them. They're fine with the chickens, especially if they can find the chicken feed. Fine with the cows. Really, they're very agreeable to most animals.